Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Thank you for joining us here on Discipline. We're going to use the first 5 minutes here to get loose, to get warmed up. Thank you, Kristen and Craig, for hanging out in Clubhouse. Just a reminder to mute your microphones until the post-game show around 9 o'clock. If you are joining us on LinkedIn Live, Facebook Live, or YouTube Live, make it a point. Say hello in the comments. Let us know you're here. Let us give you the requisite fist bump and the shout out. Hey, Steve, good morning. Joining us on Facebook. How you doing, buddy? If you are on Clubhouse, you are encouraged to hit that little plus sign bottom right of your screen. Ping in, invite some of your friends to listen to the Discipline live stream and then to hang out for the post-game Running Your Voiceover Business post-game show starting around 9 o'clock. Kara O'Brien, hey now. There's a name I haven't seen and talked to in a while. Thank you for joining us, Kara. Appreciate that. Asher Tesser is here. He says hello, big fan. Well, I'm a big fan of you for joining us. Thank you for hopping in here and hanging out with us here on Discipline. We still got about 4 minutes here for everybody to get loose, take their seats, get that last sip of coffee or the last bite of breakfast, and to get loose and get warmed up, and we'll get going with the formal show at the 5-minute mark. Just a reminder, if you're watching us on LinkedIn Live or Facebook Live or YouTube Live, and it's just like John McBride is, he is hanging out on Facebook. Thank you so much. Hey, let's make it a point. How about hit that little share button? Maybe tag some people in a comment. Invite them to join the fun. Xenia Gallagher. Hey to you. Thank you for joining us, Xenia. Hang out here. We got about another 3 minutes to go, and then we'll get crack-a-lacking here. It's a big day. Lots of cool things to share. Can't wait to get into it with you. It's going to be a fun day. Greg Magri, how are you? All right. A retired firefighter living in Ontario. Thank you for joining us, Greg. Appreciate it. Got about 2.5 minutes to go in the warm-up here. If you are joining us on LinkedIn Live, Facebook Live, or YouTube Live, make sure to say hello. Let's get you that shout-out. Let's get you that fist bump. Let's get you fired up this morning. It's going to be a great week leading up to Memorial Day weekend. Still plenty of things to be done. Plenty of hills to climb. Plenty of things to accomplish. Looking forward to helping you guys with that. If you are joining us on Clubhouse, I thank you for that. If you could just mute your microphone until the post-game show. It's the Running Your Business post-game show on Clubhouse. We'll be starting that up around 9 o'clock. In the meantime, you can listen in to the Discipline live stream. About 1.5 minutes to go, everybody. And we'll get rocking and rolling here with episode 20 of Discipline. How about that? We'll talk more about that in a moment. About 1.5 minutes to go. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, LinkedIn Live, or Clubhouse. This is your alarm clock to get ready to rock. If you haven't already, hit that share button. Invite someone. Invite some folks in your crew and say, you got to check out this Discipline, this crazy bald-headed guy. Robert Rhodes. What is up, street cred and well said? Charlie Toro. Yes, we are brothers from another mother with the same haircut. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining us. About 1 minute to go, gang. Joe Leonard. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Good to see you, my friend. About 30, 40 seconds to go, and we're going to knock out this episode of Discipline, get you guys hitting the ground running today for your week. I am excited. I am fired up. I can't wait to share some good stuff with you. Let me lube up the pipes here, a little bit of water. Coming down the home stretch with the warm-up. Last call for shout-outs. Give me a hey now. What's up, Core? LinkedIn Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or if you're hanging out in Clubhouse, just a reminder to mute your microphones till the post-game show. But it looks like we're going to get ready to get crack-a-lacking, y'all. So here we are. We are at the famous 5-minute mark. Ria Espertero, hello to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. So it is Monday, the 24th of May. John Grimes, good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. It's Monday, May 24th, everybody. And it is a landmark day in Go Get It history. Today is episode 20 of Discipline. Episode 20. We did 20 of these things. How crazy is that? And we've been doing it on LinkedIn Live. We've been doing it on Facebook Live. We've been doing it on YouTube Live. And we're simulcasting right now on Clubhouse, the audio feed where Craig and Wanda are hanging out. Thank you so much. 2 things. Please remember to mute your microphones till the post-game show. And feel free to ping people in the room if you are joining us in Clubhouse. I appreciate it. Jeremy Torrisk is here. My nephew, Anthony. What's up, brother? Good to see you, kid. Thank you so much for joining us. So it is episode 20 of Discipline. And to celebrate this little milestone, I want to start off the show a little different. Did anybody see the post I did on Saturday regarding how to turn your LinkedIn profile picture into a video? Did anybody see that? Barbara Guterman and Anthony Palmini, thank you for joining us. Did anybody see that post on Saturday about how to turn your LinkedIn profile picture into a video? It's called a LinkedIn cover story. It's something really cool to bolt on to your LinkedIn profile. If that is something you were not aware of or you don't know how to do, I want you to shoot me a comment right now and say, I want to know how to do a LinkedIn cover story. Ronald Hunt, good morning. If you shoot me a comment, I will send you both a link to a video demonstration and I will send you a link to an article on how to do it if your profile is now eligible for that feature. So just a reminder, if you want a link on how to turn your LinkedIn profile picture into a video. Keep in mind, this feature has not been rolled out to the entire LinkedIn community yet. But if you are able to do it, I am going to show you how to do it. So I see the comments popping in there. Steve Tardio wants to know. Barbara Guterman wants to know. Greg Magri wants to know. Kara O'Brien wants to know. Anthony Palmini wants to know. Ronald Hutt says, what? I want to know. Ann Lucenti wants to know how to do a LinkedIn cover story. John McBride wants to know. Anthony Pilkington wants to know. I will gladly send you that information. Robert Rhodes wants to know. Like I said, post-game, I'm going to kick you 2 links. A link to a video with a demonstration and a link to an article that gives you step-by-step on how to do it. So don't forget, if you want to do that, if you haven't already, pop me a link in the comments, and I will gladly show you how to do that to upgrade your LinkedIn profile. It's pretty cool. I think you'll get a kick out of it. So like I said, I wanted to kind of celebrate episode 20 in a different way and give you guys a little something to commemorate the 20th episode of Discipline. So a reminder that if you haven't been attending the Discipline post-game shows on Clubhouse, which are turning into quite an event for the folks who have been there, where we specifically talk about running your voiceover business, the stuff you do in between sessions to make sure you book more sessions. Highly encourage you hang out after the Discipline live stream, jump on over to Clubhouse, and you get to ask questions, town hall style. It's amazing. Giovanna, Wanda, and Craig are hanging out in Clubhouse right now listening to the live stream. I know they're going to keep their microphones muted, and they're going to ping their friends into the room to join us once the questions, the Q&A starts. But for right now, let's finish up the Discipline video live stream. So for those of you who aren't aware, Discipline is brought to you by this handsome fella here. That right there. Corey's social media survival kit. Okay. If you're not getting a survival kit, it's 20 branded posts customized for you. They're evergreen. You can use them 5 days a week. You have enough to last an entire month. And then you start rotating them month to month. You have enough to last an entire year. If you ever asked yourself the question, I don't know what to post, or I don't have time to post, or I don't know how to create posts, you want to get a survival kit. And by the way, it's freaking cheap too. $399. That's nothing. If you're doing a post every Monday through Friday for an entire year, it's about $1.60. What do you spend $1.60 on? You can't even buy a good cup of coffee for $1.60. Okay, so keep that in mind and hit me up if you want information about Corey's social media survival kit. So look, today on Discipline, episode 20, big event, very happy, celebrating, fired up, full of energy, but I've got some words for you. A little cold splash of water for this week for you heading into the holiday weekend. Today on Discipline, it is time for you to stop whining and start winning. It is time to talk about what you're doing when no one is watching to make sure you shine in the best light when they are watching. It is time to realize that the best way for you to do business is to stop talking about business and do business. Start doing business. It's time to go get fired up, everybody. It's time to get pumped up. It's time to get prepared to conquer whatever challenges lie ahead. It's time to go get tried and true tips, tools, and techniques that you can collect and apply to go throughout your week. And as you know, if you haven't hung out on Discipline before, we talk about 3 big things here on Discipline. We talk about diet, how we feed our bodies and our minds. It's very important to your everyday success. We talk about documenting, how we organize and keep track of our daily schedules and our marketing activity, booking those appointments with yourself, so important. And we always continue to drop knowledge, where every week we're going to share another tactic, another activity, one little small brick or building block that you can learn how to stack and attack them to achieve your goals. And if you've hung out on all the episodes so far, this will be your 20th brick, your 20th little building block that you're going to get today. And we're going to talk about the unpopular, the boring tasks, the not so sexy, routines that are undervalued and they're overlooked. Now, let's see who else has joined us. Anybody else here in the comments here? Let's see. Well, Ann makes a point. Ann Lucenti says the post-game club on Clubhouse is game-changing. Faux show. That is for sure. And Jeremy Torres says there is always someone watching. David Inahosa has joined us. Thank you so much. And another shout out to my Clubhouse crew hanging out, Craig, Wanda, and Giovanna. We got about another 15 minutes to go before the post-game fun starts. So let's talk about diet, everybody. How we feeding our body and our mind, right? Ronald Hunt says he's behind on his diet and his exercise today, but he put 2 hours into the office already. He's going to get a walk later. That's fine. Doesn't have to be at the same time every day. You're being productive. Make sure to go get that walk later, get the heart rate up, get the stress level down. Very important. So let me know what was on the morning menu, everybody. Michael Holmes has joined us. What's up, Michael? How are you? Thank you for joining us, my friend. Thank you, Justin, for jumping in the room in Clubhouse. Ronald Hunt is working on a V8 this morning. Tell me what's on the menu. We got some good, healthy protein. We're having a little Greek yogurt. We're having maybe some non-fat cottage cheese, some fruit, some vegetables. What are you guys doing to feed your body and your mind? Xenia is knocking out her green awesomeness for sure. Robert's headed out for a walk today. How we doing with our water, gang? We drinking our water every day. You guys need to be proud that you're staying hydrated, that you're staying lubricated, right? I don't see enough of you guys talking about that on social media. Don't take the water for granted. Let everybody know that you guys got to stay hydrated all day, every day. Very important. Post it up. Hashtag it discipline, why don't you? It's a good thing. So we're getting our healthy meals in. We're getting our hydration in. You know, Barbara's on her Peloton right now. Let's go. Get up that hill, Barbara. Pedal faster. Let's go. Good for you, Barbara. Keep rocking it. So what are we doing for our workout? We mentioned, you know, that Ronald's getting a walk in. Robert Rhodes is getting a walk in. Barbara's on the Peloton. Are you hitting the gym? Are you doing Zumba? Are you doing yoga? Are you riding on a Peloton? Do you have a tonal or a mirror in your house? Are you taking a walk, a jog? What are you doing to get your body in shape? You got to take care of number one. You got to take care of that machine if you want to conquer your professional goals, right? You got to keep your body in shape. And what are you guys doing to feed your head? Okay, we talked about how you're feeding your body with exercise, with water, with a healthy meal. What are you doing to feed your head? What is on the Go Get It reading list for you today? I'm still reading the book from Stephen Crane we talked about called I Can Appreciate That. And by the way, wink, wink, probably going to be a future ringside guest. Mr. Crane, looking forward to talking to him and sharing his story coming up soon. What are you guys reading today? Let me know. Let me know how you're feeding your head to get 1% better. Now, while you guys are telling me that information, how are you guys doing with the best marketing tool on the planet, right? The pen, right? The power of the pen. Are we writing stuff down every day? Are we crossing things out? Are we creating a pattern of accomplishment every day? Stop trying to be a Jeopardy contestant and impress everybody with your memory. Write things down. Everybody asks me, hey, Corey, how do you do all that? How do you keep track of everything? How do you get all those posts done? I write stuff down. It's pretty freaking simple. I make a list. I cross it out when I'm done. And when I think of more things I got to do, I write it back on the list. That's it. I just repeat that. Pretty simple. So if you are not writing down your meeting times, your virtual coffees, your calls, your Zooms, your webinars, your coaching sessions, your marketing tasks, if you're not writing them down, if you're not being specific, if you're not being granular about how you're blocking off your time, start doing that today. No one's going to organize your schedule for you. You have to be in control of your schedule. Write it down. John Grimes says, and it's true, when you cross it out, it's motivating. You know you got it done. Nobody can take that away from you. So write it down, cross it out, and then fill it out some more, okay? Make sure you are documenting your schedule every day. We will be a broken record the entire year for you guys to remind you to write things down. Write it down. Document, and then when you're done documenting, document some more. Let me know what exciting things you guys have on your schedule today. Come on, feed some positivity here. I want to know what you guys are working on. I want you to tell me what cool appointments, what cool sessions, what cool meetings, what conquests are you going to have today that you have written down, that you have documented. And while you guys are commenting right now and filling me in on that so I could share it with Go Get It Nation, that I'm going to tell you what I'm up to. And here's what I got going on so far. Today, after the live stream, right now we got Wanda, Giovanna, Justin, and Elias hanging out in Clubhouse listening to the live stream, but we're going to be joining them probably in about 10 minutes to do the Running Your Voiceover Business post-game show, to talk about the things you're doing in between sessions to make sure you're booking more sessions. So that happens in about 10 minutes. Don't forget, after the live stream, after the post-game show on Clubhouse, stop by my friend Jim Cooper, okay? And he's got his show, The Hydrant, at 10 a.m. with his guest, Melissa Medina. Then I'm going to be jumping on the phone with Tony McCullough and Ann Lucenti. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. Tomorrow, I'm going to be hanging out and talking to Alan Winter and John Duffin. And on Ringside tomorrow, If you want to get smart on LinkedIn, you want to learn to be a LinkedIn legend, we are going to build some LinkedIn legends with a LinkedIn social selling maestro and the founder of 6-3 Media, Mr. Dan Mott. This guy is a LinkedIn expert. I'm pretty damn good at LinkedIn, but Dan Mott is like a Hall of Famer. Okay, you want to watch that episode because I guarantee you're going to learn something out of that. Okay, Wednesday we got calls with Gamer Metrics, Robert Jonathan, John Grimes, Deb DeVries, Robert Rhodes, and Brett and Barbara from OTG. Thursday, it's Sandy Cooksey. Looking forward to talk to Sandy. Grant Patrizio and Mr. Craig Acock should be fun. And let's see what you guys have going on here in the comments. So, Greg, with all due respect, this is not the place to have that discussion about vaccinations. Please do not approach that subject in my house. Capiche? That's the easiest way to get a ticket out of Go Get It Nation. We're not going to be talking about that kind of stuff. Not cool at all. So please respect that we're not doing that here, okay? Robert Rose is going to be working. He's got a session with the Tennis Channel, and he's doing some promos for Spotify. How cool is that? Michael's doing his 5, 5, and 5 on LinkedIn. Love that. And let's see. Anybody else got any cool appointments coming up here? All right. Guess not. Well, look. Let's talk about dropping some knowledge, okay? We're going to give you that one more brick or building block that you can learn how to stack and attack to achieve your goals. How did we do last week with cleaning up your desk? Sounds pretty simple enough. I hate to sound like your dad, the clean your room kind of thing, but you have got to keep on track of your workspace, okay, and keep it in order. In addition, though, in this week, I want you to do your 5 LinkedIn invites. I want you to do your 5 follows on Instagram, your 5 friend requests on Facebook, your 5 Twitter follows every day, your 5 cold emails every day, and your 5 LinkedIn comments per day. Today's the day you got to make it a point to clearly communicate your schedule around Memorial Day weekend. A week from now is Memorial Day. If you haven't already, get the word out to your clients and your contacts if your normal schedule is deviating for any reason. Okay? Now, you want to get into the routine of sharing your alerts at least a week in advance of any blackout dates wrapped around a big holiday. We had this discussion about 6 weeks ago about Easter. We're talking about it now around Memorial Day. And guess what? I'm going to ring the bell one more time as we hit around July 4th. It's the right thing to do to keep the people you're connected to informed of where you're going to be. That's number one. And number two, it's a built-in marketing touch. They get to see your name, your logo. You don't have to pitch them on anything, but it gives people an opportunity to get that one extra. It helps build that top of mind. You stay top of mind. It's a considerate thing to do. Let people know what your Memorial Day schedule is if you haven't already. It could be an email. It could be a social media post. You can make an announcement on a live stream. Wink, wink. Okay, you could say it on Clubhouse. By the way, thank you, Sachiko and Christina, for joining us. We'll be doing the post-game show here shortly. Now, in the spirit of scheduling alerts, please listen up. This is very important. I'm going to give you guys some advanced notice about me. Now, beginning Wednesday, June 3rd, that's a week from Wednesday, I'm going to be taking an extended vacation. I haven't done it in well over a year. It's long overdue, and I like staying married. That's the reality. Okay, I owe my wife and my family some time together, so I'm going to be on the road for probably about 3 weeks, to be honest with you, doing all sorts of things. But what does that mean? I'm going to be doing an episode of Discipline next Monday, which is the 31st. But then after that Discipline episode a week from now, we're going to be putting Discipline and Ringside on pause for a few weeks. but I'll still be sharing social media posts routinely. And I'll still try my best to continue to provide value on social media each week. And I'll still be responding to any texts, emails, or social media DMs. If you hit me up, even if I'm in California or New York, wherever I am, I'll be getting back to you if you need me for any reason. And the Dissin design team will still be operating as normal. My crew of designers will still be working on logos and website projects and survival kit projects. All that stuff will be going on as normal. You can communicate with me. I'll be, overseeing them. So the only thing that's really going to be different is the live streams are going to be kind of just put on hold for a few weeks so I can have some quality time with the missus. And I'm going to be seeing my son play some ball. I'm going to be visiting my older son and his wife. Going to see my parents. We're going to be jumping in the RV, the True Blue Go Get It Express, and we're going to be traversing the country and having a real good time. I'm sure I'll be sharing some posts from the road so you guys can kind of see what we're doing, kind of go behind the scenes. It should be a lot of fun. And for the folks that normally get emails from me, I'll be sending out a formal email to everybody to kind of remind you what I'll be doing. And Hamilton, thank you, brother. I will enjoy. Thank you for joining us. And Kristen, I will send you the cover story info as well following the Clubhouse post-game show. So look, I wanted to share all that stuff with you. There was goodies in it for everybody. A reminder, if you have not seen the video or gotten the instructions on how to turn your LinkedIn picture into a video, please send me a comment right now. I will send it to you. Once I'm done the Clubhouse post-game show coming up, Wanda, Giovanna, Justin, Elias, Chico, and Christina, I'm going to be jumping over any second. Now, now that we made it through episode 20, if you want to see any of the previous 19 episodes, go to my website, okay? And you can see the entire catalog. Click the media page, scroll down. You'll see all 19 episodes there. A reminder that Discipline brought to you by Corey's Social Media Survival Kit. You're never going to run out of content. You jump on board with that. 20 evergreen custom graphics. We'll get that over to you. Michael, Hamilton, David, I'm going to send you that information, no doubt, coming to you. Giovanna, thank you. I do intend to have an amazing time. I'm very excited. It's going to be quite an adventure living in an RV for 3 weeks. It should be a lot of fun. Hopefully my wife won't drop me off somewhere on the side of the road. She won't get sick of me. But I hope that you're going to join me next week here on Discipline before we take that little hiatus. Worst case is you can hang out with me on Clubhouse. Obviously, continue to hang out with me on the social media posts. And I hope you guys are going to jump on over to Clubhouse in the next minute or two here for the Running Your Voiceover Business post-game show. This is round 9. We've done 8 of these so far. It's been crazy cool with all types of great questions and interaction and knowledge bombs dropping. We're going to talk marketing, sales, branding, billing, client communication, contracts, whatever it is to help run your voiceover business. We're going to be talking about it on Clubhouse very shortly. So I'm either going to talk to you on Clubhouse, look for me there, jump on over. I'm going to see you on Ringside tomorrow, I hope, with our guest Dan Mott. Or we're going to see you next week on Discipline for kind of like the end of the season before we start the next round of shows once I get back from vacation. So I appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you dedicating half an hour of your morning to little old me today. It's very humbling. But keep your energy up. Let's stay motivated. Let's kick some ass this week. Hope you guys have a wonderful holiday weekend next week and time with your family. And let's go get it. My Clubhouse crew, what's crap?